Now, I absolutely love a good soup. It's a great way of cleaning out the crisper. It's a great way of getting vegetables into your diet. They're a comforting meal to have at home. They're relatively cheap to make. They can be a bit one-dimensional though in texture. So I've got some fantastic cheesy toasts that make a wonderful addition to my broccoli soup. It's a very simple recipe, so let's get cooking. I am starting off my soup with some leeks. So 2 leeks, and I've removed the green part. The green part can be a little bit bitter. But if you didn't have leeks in your crisper, onions will work just fine. Just clunk up the leeks. We're going to blitz this soup later on, so you don't need to be worried about too many dicing or being too fine with it. Just into chunks and into the hot oil. And I've got 6 large cloves of garlic. It's a great way of getting flavour into the soup. And I'm going to give the leeks and the garlic about 4 or 5 minutes to soften down. So I have some potatoes here, leek and potato soup, classic combination, and I'm also going in with some broccoli. So lots of broccoli. I've got about 700 grams of broccoli here. Very healthy, and it's going to give a great green colour to our soup. Once again, I'm just going to roughly chop up the potatoes and the broccoli and add them into those sweet leeks. Right, that's what I love about soup. Chop up things, chuck them in a pot, cover them with stock. We're going to let that simmer away for about 30 minutes. While the soup is blipping away over there, we're going to make the perfect partner in crime to go with the broccoli soup. Now this is almost like a hybrid kind of Welsh rarebit. So it's a savoury cheese mixture that we're going to put onto some toast, put in a hot oven, and it's going to be perfect for swooshing through that soup. It's very easy to make. I've got our English cheddar, so we just need to roughly grate this into a bowl. I'm using 2 cheeses because why use 1 if you can use 2? Gives us a beautiful different texture. Obviously there's a great bite to this English cheddar. I have now got some Worcestershire sauce, some tomato sauce or tomato ketchup, however you say it. A tablespoon goes in. Something to bind all of this together is an egg. A good grinding of black pepper. All right, easy as that. We just need to give this a mix now. Make sure the egg and the tomato and the Worcestershire sauce is all mixed through our delicious cheese. Okay, I've got 4 slices of just regular rye bread. You could use any bread that you like to have with your toast. I'm just going to spread that hybrid rarebit mixture over our bread. I'm going to pop it on the tray, and I've got the oven at 220 degrees, and these will need about 10 to 12 minutes, or just have a little peek in the oven, and when they're bubbly and fragrant, I'm going to know that they're ready. Final thing to go in the soup is some baby spinach. This obviously doesn't take long to cook at all. Turn off the heat. I find the easiest way to blitz a soup is with a stick blender. It saves putting things in and out of the blender and the blender exploding onto your roof of your kitchen. Stick blender, and just give this a whiz until it's nice and smooth. Oh, look at them kids. Bubbly, cheesy, fragrant toast. Just what I promised you to go with that soup. All I need to do now is to make this look pretty. Some ladles of our gorgeous broccoli leek potato soup. You can top this with anything you like. I like to use some Greek yogurt into my soup. A flurry of chives. Right, our little cheesy toasts. I like to cut these into fingers, little soldiers. Pop a big pile of them next to your soup for dipping. There we have it, under 30 minutes. Our crispers cleaned out, a delicious, comforting, healthy soup. Cheap as chips to make with these gorgeous little cheesy dipping toasts. Ultimate comfort meal. Cheers, give my soup a go.